one or two plays away from, being tied at halftime, going in the fourth quarter with a real close. We're coming up, That's a nationally ranked team, and we know we played them tough. I think we could execute a little better. That's why we're coming into practice Monday, and we're gonna, let this kind of sit in and use as motivation to come back, just, full tilt boogie, as Coach Kopp says.
Well, it's interesting you say that too, because I talked about it on the air. This was more of a collection of, instead of a collection of issues, there was one or two moments that really made a difference for them. Mm-hmm. That hasn't been the case in the past. So you look at Pacific, you look at some of these teams that you have coming up. What can you guys do to build upon the first 5 games this season so that, we'll see what it's like at the end?
We're working on, being a more disciplined football team. You saw week 1, penalties kind of got a hold of us. Penalties, hurt us. Blown assignments, week by week, you're seeing less and less of that. And I think, all our hard work's about to come into fruition for homecoming next week. And, we're pretty, we're ready. We're ready to get another 500 back in 3-3 after next week.
And let's talk about, you're kind of at the halfway point, senior season. What's it been like for you and some of the moments that have stood out?
It's coming into practice differently every day. It's taking advantage of every rep. This is our last season. It's not really like that next step. So it's enjoying every single rep. Every second we get to be out on this field. Wearing the orange and black.
Anything you want to add? I didn't ask.
You gotta keep the support going. We're gonna come out. It's gonna be a real fun game next Saturday, and we're gonna show some people what POW football looks like.
It was a little tricky because we were down a back, so it was a lot of me and Big splitting time. But we felt really confident about our game plan, running the ball especially to set up our passes. But Linfield did a good job holding us and keeping their offense on the field and keeping ours off. So it's just a matter of just meshing together and getting it together.
Well, I talked to Dylan Stacy about the same kind of thing. You're at the halfway point really of the season, but your first year on the team, what have you learned about what it means to be a Pioneer and all those other things?
I mean, it's interesting for me growing up around here, being a Southwest Portland kid, having Lewis and Clark kind of be in the background as such a great institution, great sports community. So, this last month or so has been really special for me. Been welcomed by all these guys on the staff, on the team, as well as the administration at school, the faculty, and other students. So, it's a welcoming community, and I'm very happy here.
Describe your running style.
I came from a very opposite high school where it was downhill power running, so here is a lot more patience and kind of wait for things to open up, and so it's a little bit different, but to be honest, I think it matches my style a little bit better. But it's great having got a guy so big like Big to kind of smash him down a little bit, and then I'll get him when they're tired and kind of run by him.
Whether it's been a coach or a teammate, who have you kind of latched on to?
Jeez, I love the big guys up front, the linemen. I don't know why. I think because inside I feel like I'm kind of big, so I'm always like talking trash to them, trying to get them going, hitting them in practice or whatever I got to do to get those guys going. Because if they're not going, offense doesn't roll. So yeah, I mean everyone's great. I love it.
Anything you want to add? I didn't ask.
We're coming next week, Pacific. We're gonna get this back, homecoming, and we're gonna restart this streak.
All right, thanks.